She's here. Hello. This is a special meeting tonight for the select board, July 7th, 2025. This should be a short meeting, but while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and take care of some warrant items. We have an old accounts payable number 114. I'd like to make a motion that we accept that for $7,885.63. Do I have a second? All in favor?
Hi.
I'd like to move that we accept payroll number 1 for $3,791.17. Do I have a second? All in favor? I'd like to make a motion that we accept payroll number 2 for $2,068.46. Do I have a second? All in favor? And lastly, I'd like to move that we accept accounts payable number 3 for $326,572.53. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And that is to pay back the line of credit that we took out for the road work, which was done last week. And our road person is not here today, but I want to say that I was on that road and it looks great. And I'm sure people will soon be here complaining about the speeding. Because it looks really, really good. Have you been on it, April? Nice.
Quickly now. Just a little bit. People aren't going to be ready for it.
Because it's so clean
It's
now.
so clean. You get going down past Red Gate Lane, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a pretty sharp turn.
Yeah.
I didn't notice before because you could never go more than 5 miles an hour. So.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We have no citizens here tonight, so we won't have citizens issues, and we're going to jump right to the select board business and the whole purpose of our meeting today. We have been working on revising our committee policy, and one of the things we wanted to make sure was that all committees were run based on what the policy was. So because we made the changes and because now is the time that committees are starting to look at their membership, starting to elect new leaders or chairs. So we wanted to get this done today so that we could actually start sharing that new policy with the different committees. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve the amended as of today, July 7th, 2025, the committee policy. Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. Charlotte, if you want feedback on that policy, I'm sure that April can highlight any of those big changes. A lot of wording and that kind of thing. Did you hear that? She'll email you tomorrow. It's good to see you. You're on mute. And one last thing that we have on the agenda today, and that is just to bring closure to the Crooker Road issue. There's an issue on Crooker Road, or a suspected issue on Crooker Road, and one of the planning board members brought it to our attention and asked that we deal with it. And so we followed the policy, which was to investigate it. We looked at it ourselves. One of the board members went and did a site visit, but we also asked the code enforcement officer to do a site visit. And basically what we discovered was that the structure that was being built, and the fear was that it was being used for commercial purposes, has not even finished being built. So it is not being used for commercial purposes, at least not now. The code enforcement officer will continue to monitor that, but for our purpose as a select board, there is nothing that we could see as a violation. So we have drafted a letter, and I'd like to propose that we accept the letter and sign off on that and submit it back to the planning board. Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. So we will sign that.
Next month's meeting schedule. for
Yes.
the times.
Let's look at calendars. Calendars. We have a lot of meetings to go to, but they're mostly on Thursdays, so it's our normal time to meet anyway.
Stick with your repeating standard as long as that works for. everybody.
Say that again.
That's what I'm bringing up.
I know, right? I was just thinking that,
I'd like to go back a month.
fourth stories.
Yeah, that month is full of people. Can I go back to? My assumption is that. Quit talking to him. My assumption is that even though we had a special meeting today, we're gonna have our regular select board meeting on the 14th
Yeah.
and then again on the 28th. Okay, okay. All right. So, yep, that's all set. Any other announcements or anything else for today? Nope. All right, I'd like to move that we adjourn this meeting today. Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
So we'll give this to you.